Okay, today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2026. I call this village board meeting in order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Frankie?
Here.
Trustee Jerish?
Here.
Trustee Laskin?
Here.
Trustee Miller?
Here.
Trustee Schmidt?
Here.
Okay, we do have a quorum tonight. Next, we do the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone that can, please stand. Flags to my right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Don't adjust your TV screens. This young lady next to me is obviously not Matt Jerome. We definitely upgraded today. Maggie Jablonski is filling in for Matt, who is not able to be here tonight. So, Maggie, welcome. And you pick good meetings. Not going to be too long. So you know which ones to pick at. So that's good. Okay. We move on now to the approval of the minutes of March 10th, 2026.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes of March 10th, 2026, and dispense with the reading.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Frankie, second by trustee Miller. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Let the record show unanimous approval. Now we have Mayor and Board of Trustees report. Mayor's report's pretty short today, and we do have a special presentation. Not often we have state champions in Village Hall, but we do today, actually a two-time state champion. So that's even more impressive. But before we get to that, on March 18th, we had, wait a minute, I just noticed, Tom Robb's not here. I thought the earth felt off a little bit when I was walking in and spinning around. But Emo, you're here to make up? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So on March 18th, we had a hearing for the In-Town Suites. If you remember, that's a place that had a lot of issues, more than we thought at first. And the hearing was the first one. We let them continue to operate under a couple conditions. One, no new tenants. Two, they hired 24-hour security on staff at that location. And three, prepare for possible revocation of the license at the next hearing. So we'll be hearing again on Tuesday, March 31st at 2 p.m. right here in the council chambers. Again, as we've talked as a board, we said at the last meeting, that is not the type of business we want in Elk Grove. And we'll do whatever we have to make sure that type of business does not continue in Elk Grove or come to Elk Grove. So it should be interesting hearing on the 31st. Also, we had a budget meeting that night, and again, staff, Matt and of course Maggie, and under the leadership, submitted a budget that's projected on a surplus again this year, which starts May 1st, runs till next April. Very good budget, but it's amazing we now spend over $250 million here in Elk Grove. $250 million. I never thought. I thought when the first time we got to $100 million, that was unbelievable. Now we're at $250 million. So, but it went very well, and we appreciate the work. The budget hearing went well that night, and again, we're fortunate to have such good employees and good leadership to make it happen. Also, on March 19th, the Japanese exchange students came here to the Village Hall, and it's nice. I mean, just talking to the young people from Japan compared to what our kids think and see to what they look at, it's amazing. But the bottom line is this, I call them kids because they're high school kids in my book. They're still all the same. Whether you're a kid in Elk Grove or a kid in Japan, you're still a kid and you still think the same way about things. So it was very nice to have them here, a good presentation. Fire gave them a tour. Police couldn't that day because they were moving. Scott, how's the moving going?
It's going smooth.
Yeah, going good. Still got more work to do, but we're getting there.
A little bit, yeah.
Everybody like the new setup and everything that's coming?
They like it a lot.
Good. Make a more efficient department and be able to work better and all that?
Yep.
Good. Well, thank you. Also, anyone that went to Elk Grove High School probably over the last half century, Jeff, you probably remember the name, there was a teacher named Ken Runquist.
I remember Mr. Ronquist.
Mr. Runquist was my geometry teacher, freshman geometry. He was actually a teacher there, I didn't realize, 42 years he taught. And he just passed away about a week or so ago. Yeah, passed away at age 86. They didn't have a wake or funeral. They gave him some kind of service in May. I'll let you know. But show you how the world goes around. when I was the head wrestling coach at the high school, my locker in the coach's room was next to Mr. Runquist. And it's funny just talking to him on a different level. Him and Mr. Grams, I still call Mr. Grams Mr. Runquist, and all the other coaches are like my kids' age, call him by the first name. And they actually both are Ken Grams, Ken Runquist. And they would always ask, not only coach you, but you're the mayor. Why are you calling them? I said, they're my teachers. I said, they're always going to be Mr. to me. I respect and all that. But yeah, he was good. He was there. He used to run all the time. You'd see him running out of the high school, jog, and go into the forest preserve. All the time. Even long after I bought my house there and backed up metal for 20-some years, see him running all the time. He always say hi and all that. But good guy. He was actually, I think, the head basketball coach at one time for the boys. And but yeah, excellent math teacher. Did a great job. So our condolences to his family and the rest. But I'll let you know when they're going to do something further on that. Tobacco, we did our sting and not one failure. So we have 24 places licensed to sell tobacco. Everyone checked ideas. We appreciate them all doing that. Next but not least, we've been talking about data centers. We have put together a newsletter. Maggie, a couple months, a lot of work on it, but we covered everything from top to bottom, in and out. It actually worked out good because last week, the ICC, Illinois Commerce Commission, passed new regulations with data centers. And these are important because one of the big complaints people have is the cost to hook up data centers, is that being passed on to the residents that are paying the electric bill? Well, the ICC, with agreement from ComEd, have now made it where they have to front the money, the data centers. It could be anywhere from $1 million up to multiple millions, depending on how much power they project to use. And they pay for it. The cost to run the lines and all that, they pay for it. People don't understand. Data centers run their own independent line from ComEd source to the building. So when people say, oh, well, the line going to the data center, no, they don't affect residential. They're a separate line from the residential side and other businesses too. So they run their own line. Well, ComEd will now charge them to run that line unless they build out to capacity. In other words, they meet the demand that they request from ComEd. The problem ComEd had for a long time was data center says we're going to use 50 gigawatts, but they only use 10 gigawatts. Where they built their system to handle 50 and ran that out to the data center. That costs a lot more money. The bigger the line they need more power, the more it costs to put it in. So ComEd was overbuilding at times, and that cost money to everybody. By making the data centers pay for it themselves, if they don't open, they don't use as much power, that's on the data center's cost, not ComEd or anybody else's. Now, if they run the line, let's say they need 50 gigawatts, and they use 50 gigawatts, then ComEd will return their money for the line because they'll more than make up for it with the rates they charge the data center. It won't ever be passed on to the residents. Am I saying that correctly?
That's correct.
Maggie's not only the airport expert now, she's becoming a data center and ComEd expert too. So that just passed, which is a good thing for all the residents that are concerned about the bills. Because a lot of the bills come from the cost of infrastructure. And that's one of the big costs of electricity. So that's been addressed. So this newsletter will go through everything from the fallacies that are out there, how people say, oh, I just saw a picture in the paper when Joliet just passed their big data center complex, like 800 acres. All the signs are saying, don't use our water. We're going to run out of water. We told you, we checked. A laundromat in Elk Grove or a car wash in Elk Grove will use 5 times more water than a data center in Elk Grove. That's a fact. We monitor the water, we sell the water, we know how much they use. They talk about generators. They're used for about 45 minutes a month to be tested. And we got the most reliable grid with ComEd here in Elk Grove, correct? So our power almost never goes out in the industrial park there is that. When the power goes out, it's never a data center caused it. Most of the time, it's a contractor. They're digging, they're doing something. Once in a great while, Julie may miss mark, but most times it's a contractor. They're digging, they hit a power line. They pop it. We have a lot of construction going on in Elk Grove, not data centers. We got thousands of other businesses coming and going. So that's where most of your power outages are coming from. And we know that because we check with ComEd. They tell us. They tell us what caused the outage. It may take them a couple days to get it to us, but they tell us. So we know where it's coming from. So again, this newsletter is very comprehensive, but very simple. Not a lot of words, a lot of graphs, charts to show you things. But that'll be coming out sometime next week. And that'll answer probably 99% of the questions you have. If you have more, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. We're glad to answer for you. If you don't have the answer, we'll get it for you. But they're not what everyone makes them out to be. One last thing I'll leave. Remember, our first data centers opened over 25 years ago here in Elk Grove. Devon and Bussey has 3 of them right at that corner. They've been open for decades. Matter of fact, there used to be homes, kitty corner for them, until a logistical trucking company bought them out. But those homes were neighbors to those for decades. No problem. And what I find amazing is, for 20-some years, we never heard a person say a word about a data center. Oh, they're terrible. Oh, this. Never a word. Yet we had some of the biggest in the country running right here in Elk Grove. Where it should be, in the industrial park. That's what it's meant for. So again, this should answer a lot of questions. We're excited about it coming out. Last 2 quick things for our presentation. Mr. Frank, you're going good, buddy. State of Village Address. We have that again on June 9th at the Belvedere. We are going to be making 2 announcements about some uses that I think will be as exciting almost as the hockey rink coming. So we'll leave it at that.
Mayor?
And then
April 9th?
April 9th.
You said June.
You said June.
Oh, April 9th. I apologize. Not June, April. Thank you. See, that's what happens when you have Alzheimer's. But I don't have it. I got tested. Anyways, and then April 14th, the next board meeting, people talk about housing in Elk Grove. April 14th, we'll be unveiling a new housing development here in Elk Grove. So, and not one house on a lot. So, many houses. So we'll be announcing that. So be here April 14th for that news. Look forward to it. And with that said, we have Julia Corzin.
This is the good part.
Yes, the state champion here. Darren, come on, everybody come on down. Look, come on. So it's not often that we get to honor one of Elk Grove's very own in the area of sports athletics. But we've always had a tradition that when we have state champions, we always honor them here in Elk Grove. And tonight, I'm trying to think, this might be the first 2-time state champion we've ever honored. I know we had a wrestler that won state one year. And, well, I shouldn't say
We've had the
cheerleading,
teams.
but that's a team.
Yeah,
And those girls changed.
right.
They graduate, no one's came and all this. So, at least individually for sure. This is the first time we actually have the honor of congratulating a 2-time state champion. So Julia is a 2-time state champion in bowling. And she won pretty easily too. It wasn't like 1 or 2 pins. She won pretty good. So it's quite an honor for us, Julia, to have you here again tonight. We thank you. And I can see she's got her medals on and everything from IHSA. So we're very proud of you. We're thankful to have you again. So if I can, we got a proclamation here for you. So I'm going to read it first, let you know what it is. We also have some gift bags here for you to give you something special. Scott, did you?
The microphone.
Not working?
No, give it to Julia.
Oh,
Here, I got it right here.
oh, thank you. Okay, okay. Julie, got it?
Is this thing on?
Okay, hang on. And first off, reading the proclamation. A proclamation honoring Julia Corzin, Elk Grove High School, IHSA State Wheelchair Bowling Champion. Whereas Julia is a member of the Elk Grove High School bowling team and has earned her 2nd IHSA State Wheelchair Bowling Championship in 2026. And whereas what began as a simple interest just a few years ago has grown into an extraordinary achievement through dedication, perseverance, and commitment to improvement. And whereas junior year, Julie earned IHSA State Wheelchair Bowling Championship with an outstanding total of 990 pins. And whereas her senior year, Julie knocked down an impressive 942 pins through 2 rounds at the state competition, defeating her next closest competition by 83 pins. And whereas Julia's performance has fostered positivity and serves as inspiration to fellow athletes, especially young women on her team. Now therefore be it resolved, I, Mayor Craig B. Johnson, and the Board of Trustees in the Village of Elk Grove Village do hereby proclaim March 24th, 2026 as Julia Corzine Day in the Village of Elk Grove Village, and do hereby extend congratulations on achieving the IHSA State Wheelchair Bowling Championship on behalf of the Village Board and the community of Elk Grove Village on her accomplishments. So Julia, congratulations. And we'll have you say something in a second, but before you go, I'll let your parents hold this. Got some special gifts for you. So I'll give you that. So Julia, if you want, how does it feel to be a 2-time state champion?
It feels really good, and I just keep replaying the moment, and honestly, I'm so shocked that I did it.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Does it work? No, it went off. Hang on. There. If you want to say again.
I'm so shocked that I did it, and I still keep replaying the moment.
Well, you did a phenomenal job. You're going to keep on bowling even though you're graduating high school?
Yeah, I plan to open a bowling team.
Hang on, Julie. I'm sorry. I don't know why it keeps going off. I'm going to hold it for you.
That thing never worked.
Go ahead.
I plan to open up a team at Harper College.
Wow. So Harper doesn't have a bowling team right now?
No.
So you're going to start one up?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. So what are you going to major in while you're at, let's see, one off from me. What are you going to major in at Harper?
I'll major in journalism.
Whoa, so soon you'll be sitting up there doing our board meetings.
Yeah.
Well, anything you want to say to maybe young people that, young,
Very well.
yeah, hang on.
They're probably the
Hang on.
seniors.
We know
There
what
we
budget's
go.
working on next year.
Okay. Let's move Julie. So here you go. There you go, Julie. Anything you want to give inspirations to young people think about getting in sports that may have some issues they have to overcome to get involved like you did?
I really encourage others to join bowling and to stay committed, because it's sad to see the girls quitting. There's a small amount of people on the team, and we need more people to join.
Great. Well, Julia, you gotta be your parents gotta be so proud of what you've done, and Elk Grove is very proud and will never forget what you've accomplished. You put Elk Grove back on the map, and we thank you very much for that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trustees, come on down. We'll all get a picture. Come on. We'll get out right in front there of the dais. Good.
No, no, you stay.
Hang on.
I just tripped over Kevin's bags. It's not like I tripped over your bag on the way here.
Okay, good. Everybody good? We're good?
Couple times. Good. Again. Once more. Thank you.
Congratulations. We'll make sure that gets in. Caroline, get that in the newsletter. Our next newsletter, you'll be all over the village. The businesses and all that.
Awards.
Congratulations. You should be so proud of you. Hang on, I got something else for you guys. Oh, gosh. I know. Hang on, these these are our special 50th anniversary chocolate cookies. You got the 70th. You got the logo on the outside, so you give some here. Your brother gets some, and I'll get some more here.
We need to put this in the budget next year.
Yeah, there you go.
It's never worked.
Business in our community.
Heck, you run away from home? How did I trip over that bag? How did I go off and-
Did you fall?
No.
Let us know. We'll have you back here.
Even places like this.
Way to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you folks want to go, by all means. Yes. Go ahead, yeah. By the way, Dairy Queen's open. And normally it'd be nice to finish up the night with a nice Dairy Queen, right?
That's what we did last year.
Okay, do it again this year then. See you later. Thank you.
Good job. See, now those are the kind of reports you should be doing.
That was fun. Actually, I was hoping to have my grandson up here, but it's not even close. Okay, move on. Trustees report. We'll start with Trustee Laskin.
All right, unmute my mic.
Not yours.
So, just want to talk about the, went to a ribbon cutting for Pies of London on Rowling Road. And, we had a really nice time, phenomenal food. We went there. Now, some people will joke that I have like a palate of an 8-year-old sometimes, so I'm like very picky with some things. This was absolutely delicious, perfect balance of, and they're meat pies, I should say that too, they're meat pies. And I had the spicy beef, and then they also had one that was stout and steak. And so it's a phenomenal business she has. She actually was talking about being a breast cancer survivor, so when you do go there, you're going to see decorations of pink in there to kind of represent that. But really, this is something that she just followed her dream. She said that, she always loved to bake. Her friends loved to bake. And somebody told her, like, if they really like your baking, then they're going to pay for it. Your friends will pay for it. And she's like, you know what? I'll take you up on that. And so she started this business. And then actually, I went back the following day for Pie Day on March 14th. And boy, it was crowded. It was crowded, but a lot of people really enjoyed it. They didn't mind the lines as far as I saw. As soon as they ate it, they were very excited. So as I'm going to say, I'm happy she came here. It's a great choice to have because you have tacos, you have hot dogs, hamburgers, you have things like that. So they have something different like that. To have the meat pies was just a great business. The other thing, I'll let somebody else talk more about it, but I also went to the Sheila Ray Center today. Had a fun time. I love the open dialogue. I love, going up there talking more about myself, the open questions they had about the village. It was a very positive event, and I really appreciate. Thank you for hosting that, Helen. I really had a fun time, so it was a really good time. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Trustee Cherish.
Good evening. I too want to thank the Senior Center for hosting us today. It is one of the great times that we as trustees can interact with that community, and they're always so welcoming and have great questions. So great day. Also quickly want to thank the 4th graders at Queen of the Rosary School for sending all of us trustees a beautiful thank you card for our service here at the village. And it's just really touching to have young people reach out to us. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Cherish. Trustee Schmidt.
Yes, I also attended the Pies of London ribbon cutting on the 13th. There was a lot of fun there, and the food was excellent. Right now, we have 12 students from the Italian class at Elk Grove High School in our student exchange program for our Sister Cities program. They're in Sicily right now. They left on the 19th and went to the airport to see them off, and they're having a great time there, and they'll be back on Sunday. Yesterday, I and Ray Rose, who was a former deputy chief here and chief investigator for the Colombo case, we did a parole hearing via WebNex on the Patty Colombo case. And there was also some family members, some cousins of Michael who never met him or met the family. It testified it was very emotional. And we are going to be going down to Springfield this Thursday at 9 o'clock to address the entire parole board, and they will decide on that morning, on Thursday morning, if she will get parole or not. So we'll
Decide right away?
they will decide right there after we do our testimony on Thursday morning. So
What's your
we're-
feeling?
We're hoping she's going to stay in, and based on what, there was nobody who testified yesterday that wanted her out. All family members want her to stay in. It was, yes.
All of her
All of
family?
her family members, yes. That's how
And
much
that-
she has affected that whole family. So we will go down there Thursday morning, and we're leaving early in the morning, and we will have an answer hopefully by midday on Thursday. And finally, we attended the senior meeting today, Mayor. I don't think you have to go next month because I think we answered all their questions. And they were very happy with us, so I don't know if you're going to have to go next month.
Well, let me know, because I heard a couple thousand already lined up waiting for my meeting in 5 weeks. We should let them know. I think they're gonna be a little happy with my meeting, aren't they, for one special reason, Helen? Yeah, little special round thing they're gonna like.
Well, we want to do something, but we were told by the mayor we couldn't, so.
I don't wanna spoil them.
Yeah, right. All right, that concludes my report.
I tell you though, you are right, it's nice just getting a chance to speak to them. I mean, because they don't hold back.
No, they don't.
Seniors let you, well, a lot of us are seniors up here, we know, we don't hold back. So, we let people know.
Yeah,
Thank
that was
you.
my first year. They really, I was shocked at the amount of questions, and I'm like, oh yeah, bring them on.
They,
It was a good
they're
time,
on
though.
top of things.
Yeah, they are.
So, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Trustee Jeffrey Charles Frankie.
I was gonna have a report, but I saw what trustee Miller has in store, so I'm going to say no report.
Okay, but understand, because trustee Bush is not here tonight, we stop after you.
Oh, okay, it sounds good.
That's the agreement.
All in
It
favor?
it balances. It balances. One not here, one here, we balance that out.
Okay, there we go.
But our council tells me we have to be fair.
Yes.
And so, we will be fair. We're gonna let Caroline make a report. Now. Trustee Miller.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Helen, thank you. Thank you for hosting current events and having us to be a part of that today. You run a great show there and have a great program, so keep it up. We're really proud of you, and we enjoyed it immensely. So, yeah, and we don't need to bring anything. We just brought ourselves. So, anyway.
No bribes are needed, right?
Right. I'd like to give a shout out to some members of our police department for participating in the St. Baldrick's 25th anniversary event. Their goal was to raise $10,000, and they surpassed that. They raised $11,930, and if you don't know what St. Baldrick's is, it is to conquer kids' cancer. So my hats off to them. You do more than just protect and serve. You do fundraising as well. In addition to the police department, 8 firefighters shaved their heads to honor Lieutenant Schlatt's daughter, who is fighting pediatric cancer. They raised $29,000. My hat's off to you as well. So we have a great staff, as you said, Mayor, and they do so much for this community, and I couldn't be more proud. That concludes my report.
I had nothing to shave, so I would have been glad to do it. Okay, we move on now to the accounts payable warrant for March 24th, 2026.
I make a motion, we pay the accounts payable warrant for March 24th, 2026 for $1,435,735.70.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Jeffrey Charles Frankie and a second by trustee Laskin. Jen, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Frankie?
Aye.
Trustee Jerish?
Aye.
Trustee Laskin?
Aye.
Trustee Miller?
Aye.
Trustee Schmidt?
All right.
Motion passes 5-0. Next, we have consent agenda items A as in, any basketball teams left with an A?
Arizona.
Arizona, very good. This is a good one. Through Q, any teams left with Q?
Yeah.
No, there's not.
I was gonna make one up, but
Through Q as
Queensland.
in, quickly get going to the games. So I need a motion
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Miller, second by trustee Jerish. Any staff, any board members, anything on the consent agenda? Audience members? How many here? Mr. Shavo, nothing? You're good? Okay. Then, without objection, we record the vote as previously demonstrated, 5-0. There's no items on the regular agenda. Plan Commission, Zoning Board, Ms. Jablonski?
No report.
Recycling Waste Committee, trustee Frankie.
Yes, I just would like to remind everybody, because there won't be another board meeting before this happens, but the special leaf pickup will be the week of April 6th. Put your stuff out Sunday night, out on the street. Any leaves you have left over, I know I have a lot that I found when the snow melted. We may not be there on Monday, it'll be sometime during the week, but please make sure you do not block the curbs in case there is some spring rains going, so it doesn't flood the streets. So have it out by 7 a.m. on April 6th, and we will be through and pick it up. Please don't put any branches or grass out there. It will damage the equipment. And then also, the spring branch pickup will be Monday, April 27th. You need to, all this information is, by the way, in the newsletter. You need to call Public Works and let them know your address if you're putting the branches out. These are larger branches, 3.5 inch to 8 inch in diameter. If you have the smaller stuff, you can just bind that together and put it out. April 1st is when Groot starts picking up the waste, so they'll pick that up for free. But at the end of April, if you have the larger branches, just make sure you call Public Works. And the only other thing is, people were asking, June 6th is the recycling for paper and electronics at Public Works. So we'll be talking about that.
What time, so we're thinking about June 6th, something else. What time's that? That's from
It
what?
starts at 9 o'clock till 11 or 12? 12.
Oh, good. Then we can work around it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's all I have.
Okay, and folks, when trustee Frankie says, please don't put them out until closer to April 6th. We've had some rains, and some people have been putting them out earlier, and it
people
really
didn't
makes a
even
mess
move
of the
them from the winter.
drainage. Huh?
Some people didn't
Yeah.
even move them from the winter.
So if you can, hold off for it. And it's not easy for our guys to do a special one, putting the equipment on, taking off and all that. So please, don't put them out until close to April 6th as you can. And when's the regular pickup from groups? Does that start?
April 1st.
April 1st? Okay. So that's on a Wednesday. Is that whole week or starting Wednesday, April
I
1st?
think it starts the 1st, so whoever pickup is on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
That would be ours.
Ours, okay.
So that, and then just flowing from there.
Yeah,
They
from
always
there.
pick the first day, April.
Okay. Okay, Judiciary Plan Zoning Trustee Bush is not here. Any report for JPZ?
No.
Seeing none, hearing none. Capital Improvements Committee, Trustee Schmidt.
Yes, tonight, item M on the consent agenda, we approved our street maintenance program for the summer. So there'll be information in an upcoming newsletter on the streets that are going to be redone. There's about 20 streets this year that'll be repaved. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Cable Television Committee, Trustee Laskin.
Yeah, two quick things. So it's going to be a kickoff of spring season. So definitely check out the channels that are out there. It's going to start off with girls lacrosse Monday, 7 p.m., and they are going against Conant. So that'll be a good kickoff. Stay tuned. There'll be many, many more events like that for the spring season. And another thing I want to talk about is the Park District Sports. It was just phenomenal viewing. There was a lot of viewers that were watching it. Really nice to, if I was a kid, it would be great to replay back what the game that I played and see it on TV. Coaches as well could take advantage of it. So one thing I want to say is for EGTV, I'm going to sound like a YouTuber, but like and subscribe, hit the bell, so that you get notifications of all the games that come up. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Trustee Bush not here, so we'll skip over Youth Committee. Trustee Miller, fill in for Trustee Bush.
Surprised
Yes.
she wanted to take it.
I really did. So the Elk Grove Youth Committee will be issuing 6 $1,000 scholarships. That deadline to apply is April 3rd at 5 p.m. Please, if you are thinking about applying, do that by April 3rd. The Community Character Coalition is also awarding a Fallen Soldier Memorial Scholarship. Actually, they're awarding 4 of them, and each of them are $2,000. The deadline for those applications are April 20th. And you can check out those two kinds of scholarship opportunities on our village website. And that concludes the youth committee report.
Who's also on the youth committee?
Me.
You may want to think about going down to 3 and getting $2,000 ones. Because
That's what we did with the
CCC.
CCC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe something we want to think about next year. Just an idea,
Yeah, no, I mean,
something to think about.
well, everything's getting more expensive. so
Exactly.
It's probably,
And it takes a lot of time for the kids to put the stuff together.
It does.
Submit it and all that.
Yeah.
You know, you might get a little better turnout.
Yeah.
Okay, information committee we can skip because Trustee Miller's spoken enough tonight.
I have some more information.
Okay, Trustee Miller.
So in the newsletter, you will see CPR classes, and the next one for friends and family CPR, that course begins April 22nd. You don't need to have a certificate necessarily for that, but it would be great for students. It would be great for new parents, grandparents, babysitters. So please check that out. That takes place at Fire Station 10, which is on Meacham. And part of our 70th anniversary is the 1956 food drive, if you don't mind if I talk about that, because it starts April 6th as well. So 1956 was 70 years ago, and our goal is to collect 1,956 items for the Elk Grove Township Food Pantry. Again, that starts April 6th through April 20th. And then finally, I want to talk about the Permit Cafe with the construction projects. If you're going to do a construction project and you want some information and professional advice, the Permit Cafe is being held on Tuesday, April 14th. Is that right, Jared? 7:30 a.m. to 9:30, and there will be coffee and donuts, but mainly free advice. So please check that out. That concludes my report.
So our goal is to raise way more than 1,956 items, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, that's the minimum.
Maybe a zero afterwards.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Imagine 19,560 items.
I could see it happening.
I could too.
If you count every cornflake that comes in.
Now, let's see if we can make that happen.
Let's do it.
19,560. That's our goal.
33,000 residents.
I'll make sure I'll get some stuff in there. And we did it with those cereal boxes,
Right?
so why can't we do it for this?
Let's do it.
Put it up.
And it's from April 6th to what?
April 20th.
Well, on the 14th, we'll see where we're at. We may be doing a lot of work after that.
Oh, yeah.
So we won't get together again until then.
Yes,
So
right.
I'm hoping all the board works hard at getting.
Okay.
And
It's a
so
challenge.
what's the main thing? Who's overseeing that? Carol? What's the main thing they need?
Oh, it's right on the,
Well, they're like the diapers, the personal care items, things like that, that they're in need.
Not food?
Non-perishable.
Yeah,
It's-
non-perishable food and things like that.
they list.
Yeah, like cans of soup.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
soup,
Pasta.
toothpaste,
Yeah.
diapers, toilet paper,
we go.
jam,
Pasta.
spreads, cooking oil, all sorts of stuff.
Cooking oil.
But stuff that's not gonna expire
Right.
quickly.
quickly, right.
And then, yeah, don't bring stuff, because I know what's happened, that's expired.
Okay, board, it's a challenge to us.
Got it.
The firemen over there, the policemen over there, public works, engineering, finance, even the clerk's office, manager's office. Let's see if we can do it. Can you imagine that almost 20,000 items?
Be great.
How are we gonna move it all?
I'd like to have that problem. We got big trucks, but no problem. We moved like $20 million cards for the airport. Or was it 25 million? Something like that. There's a lot. Okay, so we're all on board?
Okay.
Who's going to
do it.
count it?
That's a go. We'll count it.
Okay.
We'll make sure we get it
She'll
counted.
do a report on it.
Remember,
Give me
the
the
next time we
number.
come here is 3 weeks. It's almost time's up, so I
I
better have
know.
some good progress
I
by
know.
that.
Okay.
So, figure that's about 1,000, about 2,000 per department. We can do it. Everyone in?
Yeah. Including our community.
Yes, everyone. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, let's be honest, 1,956, that's a lot of items, but it's not that many items. If we really want to make a I would love, and then what we'll do, if we reach the goal, we'll set up a time where we go with Public Works, and we'll help deliver it
Cool.
to the food pantry.
Cool.
I
I
like
want to
it.
ride in one
I
truck.
like
Sound good? Okay, the challenge is on. Okay, Thank you, Trustee Miller. Business Leaders Forum, Trustee Schmidt.
No report.
Health and Community Services, Trustee Jerish.
Two quick items. An Alzheimer caregiving support group will be meeting at Christus Victor on the third Monday of each month from 9:30 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. And the next one will be April 20th. So if you are a caregiver of someone who suffers with Alzheimer's, please consider joining that group. And number two, please remember May 9th, our next blood drive. And that concludes my report.
Okay. And as much as we were talking about that food pantry, it also goes to good cost. That's the bottom line. It's helping a lot of people. And I know that food pantry serves a lot of people. So it's going to be fun to get it done, but also going to go for good cost. So that means a lot. So you're right. It's not just the village should be doing it. Our residents should be stepping up. So Helen, get those seniors going. Got them going, Helen? We'll do it. That could be that could be good. Personnel Committee, Trustee Schmidt.
No report.
No report on our airport, even though we gotta start watching that because of jamming as many flights. I'm glad the FAA is stepping up a little bit. Parade Committee, our first meeting is Monday, April 6th, so we'll let you know what's going on with that. Midsummer Classic Concert Series update. Michael, you gotta know this by heart by now. Unlike Mr. Knickerbocker's like pulling teeth from a toothless person. We'll go simple tonight. 4th of July.
Jay Cohen.
First concert will be July 16th, first night Rotary Fest.
Fits in the Tantrums.
Second night our anniversary.
Second night of Rotary Fest.
Second night Rotary Fest. Second night is also our anniversary night.
Foreigner.
Very good. Then the 21st, first concert here at the Town Center.
Smash Mouth.
And our final one on the 28th.
Air Supply.
Wow. So you don't have to raise, because you did so well, you don't have to come up with 19,000 items. We'll cover the 560 for you. Very good, Michael. You're right on board, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
Special Events Committee, there'll be Memorial Day coming up. What's Memorial Day this year? It's the,
Monday.
25th, is it?
Yes.
25th? Yeah, I'm good. See, I'm not that bad. I got that right, Jen. The 25th of May at 10:45 at the Pavilion. Former trustee Proctor is running it, so it should be a good event, and looking forward to everyone being there. No report on the Liquor Commission. Report from our new beloved village manager. Maggie, we've been talking about this for weeks. We're all expecting one slam dunk report, so if everyone gets comfortable, everyone get ready. Wait till we all get ready. We're not quite, everyone get comfortable. Trustee Schmidt?
Ready.
All good? Everyone good? Deputy Chief Scott, you all comfortable for it? We're good? Emo, ready? The officers probably should sit down for this because it's going to be a while, but you're fine now. Okay, Maggie, we're all waiting.
No report?
Wow. Just like Matt, just flowed out beautifully. Good job. Actually, yeah, we should, come on. You did a nice job, yes. Okay, report from village clerk.
The only information I wanted to share about early voting is the total was in, and we had 2,077 early voters, but that's all the information I have.
How would they, don't know. It doesn't seem like that many. Yeah, I'm just saying 2,000, you figure that's over, 17 days? That's a little over 100 a day. Yeah, okay. That's one thing people need to do is vote. But not often, we're not Chicago. Mike, we're here. Okay, I need to check under Mike if anything's there. Nope, as usual, there's nothing there. Any new items for any board members tonight?
Yeah, I just want to bring one thing up. I forgot to mention this to you earlier. We had those heavy rains a couple weeks ago, and what did we not have in the village?
No flooding?
I went down Elk Grove Boulevard, and I remember all the times we had to block the streets off and walk the kids to the school through the water. It was a non-issue. It was.
Yeah, I called Brian and asked him as the rain, we got over 2 inches of rain.
Yeah.
Quickly, and we've had some since then. We've never had a problem yet.
Nope.
We haven't closed one street down.
Nope.
It's literally been years. And that was, you're right, that was
Yeah.
like a spring
Hair-
ritual.
oh, yes, it
fall
was.
ritual.
Yes,
You know,
it
in
was.
August, we would get the big ones in August all the
Yes,
time.
yes.
We close streets down all, that dam
Is working.
has been one damn good dam, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So, I'll tell you, and we're still on top of it. I mean, everything's still up to date. We keep monitoring, and we still control, right?
We monitor, we control, we stay within the program.
Right.
And it runs itself. The program takes it up and down and prevents flooding. It's pretty neat.
Isn't that amazing? Anyone that grew up here all the time.
Yep.
How many times Elko
Yep.
Boulevard, get close to those townhomes, the
Yes.
driveways?
Oh, it's going up. to
Up
the
there on the homes on
houses
Cypress.
Yes.
On the boulevard.
Yeah, Cy-
Got up to the front
Yep.
porches.
oh yeah, and Cypress got up to the back of the homes, nick in the back there.
Remember sandbagging at the end of Brookhaven and Cypress.
Yep, isn't that
So,
something?
yeah.
Yep.
So, we've been lucky. Very good. Anything, Helen, everything good? You got company tonight. You want to introduce your friend?
Well, she just knew the people that were getting the award today, the lady, so that's why she's here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we thank you today. And I do thank you. I know it's not easy. Your folks today bent over backwards. I know it's not easy to be nice to the people that showed up to speak, but I'm glad to hear that they were treated well. And you get bonus points for having treating people like that well. So we thank you for that. We'll make sure they don't bother you again for at least another year. So, very good. No kids tonight? Going solo. Okay. Okay, anything else? Remember, the challenge is on. Evo's getting a truck tonight, going to go make his first load. So, we're good. So, let's see if we can do it. 19,560 items. Let's see if we make that happen. Make it a reality. It helps a lot of good people. Okay, nothing else? They need a motion to, not even 8 o'clock yet.
It's okay.
Michael likes that.
Yeah.
We need a motion to, by the way, Wichita State came back from 14 down and just tied it, NIT. We need a motion adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Ooh, trustee Smith just jumped it. Sorry, Keith, I saw you getting ready, but he just jumped. He's got somewhere to go. He's gonna get over to Jewel and start shopping. And second by trustee Jarrett. Well, unfortunately, we can't have donuts, Kathy, so
We can't,
it's gotta be non-perishable, so.
okay.
So, what's wrong?
I was just gonna call roll.
Oh, I haven't said it yet. I said we have a motion, a second. Now I may wait a little while. We were sitting and bullshit for a little, oh, I'm sorry. BS a little longer.
You should have ended the
Okay,
meeting.
Jerry, call the roll. Ooh, my bad. Ooh.
Trustee Frankie.
Yeah.
Trustee
yeah.
Miller, oh, sorry. Trustee Miller.
Aye.
Trustee Laskin.
Aye.
Trustee Schmidt.
Aye.
Trustee Jerish.
Aye.
Motion to pass. 5-0 meeting adjourned.